Hey, Brucey. I brought your lunch.
That's great, Gertie. I'm starving here. Hey, this is only a 50-pound salad. What happened to the 100-pound salads?
Well, did you see the scale when you weighed yourself this morning?
Yeah, I'm 16 tons, like always.
No, you're 16 tons and 10 pounds. You've gained 10 pounds, sweetie.
Who cares about 10 pounds when you're 16 tons? 10 pounds, that's a rounding error. I mean, come on.
Well, excuse me for caring about my husband's health. I don't want to see my Brucey go extinct.
Fine. I guess it's my own fault for being such a charming and irresistible specimen of Brontosaurus.
That's right. So you'll eat the 50-pounder.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for bringing it by. I'll meet you at home. I'll be a little late, though. I gotta eat, and then I gotta help Go with one of his review things.
That's okay. I know Go is hopeless without your help. See you soon, sweetie.
Yeah, see you soon, beautiful. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Commander Go Show. And please welcome my occasional co-host, the dino with the most, Bruce, the Belligerent Brontosaurus. Yeah, hello, mammals. So, Bruce, how are you today? Hungry. My wife's got me on a diet. Apparently, I've been gaining weight. Can you believe that? And with Thanksgiving just around the corner, too. Oh, funny you mentioned that. Let me guess, we're reviewing something about Thanksgiving. Well, not just about Thanksgiving, but about dieting, too. Oh, joy. I hit the jackpot. That's right, today we're reviewing a Looney Tunes Thanksgiving, a package film consisting of 2 Looney Tunes TV specials, Bugs Bunny's Thanksgiving Diet, and Daffy Duck's Thanks for Giving Special. Bugs Bunny's Thanksgiving Diet? Great. I can't wait to get some dieting tips from a guy who eats nothing but carrots. So, Bruce, would you like to do the intro? Nah, you do it. If I do it, you might not be able to hear me over the growling in my stomach. Alright then. Ladies and gentlemen, and Looney Tunes fans of all ages, stay tuned for the review of a Looney Tunes Thanksgiving. By the way, if you would like to see more content about pop culture, movies, and TV, then click that subscribe button. And hey, it just might brighten your day too. And now, on with the show. A Looney Tunes Thanksgiving is a 2014 package film available on multiple streaming services. The film consists of 2 Looney Tunes Thanksgiving TV specials from the late 70s and early 80s, 1978's Bugs Bunny's Thanksgiving Diet, and 1980's Daffy Duck's Thanks for Giving Special. In Bugs Bunny's Thanksgiving Diet, Bugs has opened a diet clinic just before Thanksgiving, offering weight loss advice to other Looney Tunes characters with a side helping of stories about himself and his loony friends trying to find food or trying not to become food. Thank you so much for making me watch this go. I just love being reminded of everything I'm not eating. Daffy Duck's Thanks for Giving Special tells the story of Daffy Duck trying to get some appreciation from a studio executive for all of the performances he has given to the studio, providing specific examples in the process. These specials were mostly just clips from older Looney Tunes cartoons. Can they do that? Well, at the time these specials were first released on television, most folks didn't have VCRs yet, or even cable TV, and the era of cartoons being shown at movie theaters before the feature had long since ended. So people couldn't watch their favorite cartoons whenever they wanted. They had to wait for them to air on television. So audiences at the time would have been more accepting of repeats and reused footage.
But we're talking about Looney Tunes here. Didn't they have a successful Saturday morning show at the time that aired those old cartoons every week?
You do have a point. Looney Tunes did fare better than most pop culture franchises when it came to having opportunities to get their content out in front of their audience. Also, those Saturday morning shows used to air the full cartoons, with the possible exception of the original opening titles. Here, in these specials, the classic cartoons are trimmed down into clips, so they don't even work as well as a showcase of those classic cartoons as the weekly Saturday series. These specials just serve to bring the Looney Tunes to prime time for a night.
Yeah, and the connection to Thanksgiving is pretty weak. Bugs' special mentions that Thanksgiving was coming up, but food and eating were really the common theme to all the cartoon clips, and Thanksgiving is about more than just food.
That's true, and Daffy's special was about Daffy trying to get more appreciation for himself, instead of being grateful for what he had. But at least it had the advantage of having one new original cartoon made for this special, Duck Dodgers and the Return of the 24th and a Half Century, a sequel to one of Daffy's most popular cartoons.
Yeah, but the sequel is kind of a letdown. Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a Half Century is one of the greatest cartoons of all time, and the sequel exists.
Yeah, okay, so while it's hard for me not to recommend Looney Tunes, I don't think I can give this my recommendation. In this day and age, there are better ways to watch the classic Looney Tunes cartoons. And as a Thanksgiving special, well, even though there aren't many Thanksgiving specials out there, the connection to the holiday here is weak at best.
Yeah, but do watch some of those classic Looney Tunes cartoons in their original form. Like the original Duck Dodgers cartoons. They're funny for any occasion.
Well said, Bruce.
Okay, I'm gonna head home to Gertie now. Dinner is gonna be in, another 2 hours? Jeez, I'm wasting away here.
So long, everyone.